Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. Yeah, the potential development of the bull market continues in gold. That's been the forecast as well, especially against the last swing low and against our support area, against our trend reversal area. Okay, so the idea was we are watching for 5 waves on the larger time frame. These 5 waves are developing right in front of our eyes. What I'd like to do, I'd like to take the bearish ABC count of the chart. It just doesn't fit in anymore. Of course, it can still fail, but you know, that's why we track support, right? I mean, if the trend fails, Elliott wave tells us when, and we are going to look at the chart now with the latest price action and try to determine what is going on. So we still have a scenario in which we could have had here 1-2 setup down here with a third to the upside, a fourth wave and a fifth. I have a small problem with that chart in that the wave 4 was really shallow. That's one thing. So I'd normally like to see a healthy wave 4 getting to the 38.2 fib level. So let's see. I mean, it's valid, you know, continuation in the fifth wave is valid, but it's also not very aggressive, that fifth wave. So if really the fifth wave has started already, then I would like to see it a little bit more as an aggressive wave 5. Oftentimes when we talk about gold and silver, the fifth wave of a cycle extends quite a bit and is typically quite aggressive. So I don't see that at this stage. This is a valid count as it is, but we want to tidy it up a little bit. So first of all, we reached our ideal target in wave 3, reached the target in wave 5 and continue. But in that case, I would like to see wave 5 get into the region between 2028 and 2075, maybe even extend a little bit more, but more likely to the 78.6 extension. That's what we say oftentimes in gold silver markets, they extend their fifth waves. Okay, you might have heard about that already. You find that statement also in the Elliott wave principle book. Right, that is how it could be. So targeting, I mean, 2028 would be the absolute minimum expectation. More likely 2075 and possibly even 2108. So these are the next levels to watch. And I would focus on this as long as the last swing low is holding at 1965. So trend is up. Below that level, we have to assume that wave 2 has started the pullback. However, I'd like to present you with a different scenario as well, in which wave 3 is still running, because we can count that very well as a 5-wave move as well. I would have to shift wave 1 here. That's how I had it originally, but it didn't really add up very well with having wave 3 here. But now with this scenario, we have 5 waves in one. I have a very nice and healthy 5-wave move in wave 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This move up looks like an ending diagonal. To be honest, I think that adds up much better. I think it adds up pretty well. I will leave the previous count as primary, okay? But it might be that we have to go ahead with this wave count if we extend much higher. If we see that this count, we need to consider it as an alternative. In this count, we should start wave 4 shortly. Okay, so what I will do, I will go back to the previous count, but we are going to add another support area. So let's leave this support in place. This worked nicely. And I will add another support area for alternative wave 4. And we have to measure the length of the third. It might still shift, shift up a little bit depending on how low we go. How high we go in the alternative third wave. So support will be 1949. So that means short-term support is 1949. And against that level, I would just simply focus on higher, targeting probably the area around 2075 to 2110. Yeah, that's my update about gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, also intraday if exciting things happen, and about regular updates about stocks, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. You can find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.